Oh my god, I just erased two random videos so I can make this one. I'm just like, fuck it. Because, like, I'm downloading one right now, but it says it's gonna take, like, 60 minutes. And I'm just like, I wanna talk now and then go to bed. So I just erased two random videos, I don't know. Like, I just erased all my fucking videos because I have all these. I have 60 something videos on there that I haven't posted yet. And I don't want to post them all. So I think I'll just fucking go through them all. But nobody's listening anyway, so, like, whatever. I had fun making them. So that's all that matters. Seriously, shit. Anyways, we're making this video. I erased these two videos, and I'm gonna make a video because we're talking about animal behavior, right? And that's what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about animal behavior, and so I want to talk about lions. Oh my god, I want to talk about lions. Hell yeah, lions, lions. Oh yeah. So before we start, like, not before we start, like, let's start with my wife, right? Now, my wife, she died a few years back of a brain aneurysm, right? And a few is three or more. And the doctors were talking to me afterwards, and I was in shock. Like, I think it was the first time I'd ever been in shock. It was a strange experience. But they were talking to me, and they were saying that her aneurysm was on a blood vessel within her neck, and it was the size of, like, a golf ball. And she had actually gone to the doctor before for headaches, and they did a sleep study on her one time. But they were searching her brain, but the aneurysm was in her neck, right, in her upper neck, in the main artery, because there's one main artery that goes into your head, and there's one main artery that goes out of your head, right? So, like, if you want to kill somebody, you don't do like the movies or like the Freemasons and cut the throat, because you can cut the throat and still live. But if you cut those arteries, you're done, right? Or the back of the neck, like they do in the Attack of Titan, right? But anyways, it was Thanksgiving, and she was going to. She was constipated. She told me this privately, and now I'm sharing this with the world. But she was constipated. It was the day after Thanksgiving, right? So she ate too much without drinking enough liquids, right? So she told me she's constipated. She goes to the bathroom, and she comes back, and the aneurysm had just happened when she was in the bathroom. So, she technically shot herself to death. But anyways, I fall in love with her, and we're in college. And this is after college, and I've got a philosophy degree, and I'm working at a grocery store, right? And anyways, like, I'm coming home at night, and, like, this is no exaggeration. All right, it is not an exaggeration. I'm telling you the truth. Okay, this is the truth. Like, every single dish in the house was dirty. Every piece of clothing was dirty, and my wife, she didn't want to stay at home. She didn't. She wanted to have a career. She wanted to have an impact and make a difference. Right, so I'm coming home, and, like, I'm like maneuvering through the house because there's, like, stuff all over the floor. So I have to, like, step here and then step there, and eventually I'm just like, hey, fuck it. If you want a career, you should work, and I'll stay at home. I mean, we're trying to set up this thing with my mom and dad, where my mom would watch the kids while we both worked, right? But that fell through. And But it's like I want someone there for the kids, right? To create this family, right? Um, and so I'm like, hey, I'll stay at home with the kids, right? And another thing is just economic factors. It's like we couldn't afford a daycare, right? So I'm like, hey, fuck it, you go off to work and I'll stay at home, right? And like I remember, like there was these workers who came to the place one time, and they were like, "So you stay at home, right?" And they're like looking at me, and they're like kind of looking down on me, right? But not. They're just like wide-eyed and shocked, like, "Oh, you're staying at home, you know?" And I wasn't ashamed at all. I'm like the balls in my own mind, right? But I mean, that's what a lion is. A lion is a stay-at-home dad, right? And he has the women go out there and get it done, right? No, the thing is that they need to protect their children, right? Um, and so they leave them lying there to protect the children. So it's like, oh shit, like I'm like a lion, like fuck yeah, Now, like, I suspect that there may have been not good things going down, but I still saw myself as a lion. I'm like, oh my god, like I saw this, I saw this one video on this lion tribe, and there was this male lion there, and the females were rejecting this male lion. And that's because these females weren't going out to hunt like all the other lionesses do. Uh, they wanted him to do it, right? And eventually these two male lions came in, they defeated this guy, and now he has to stay there while these two guys are fucking his women, right? But what he's doing is he's raising his own children, and he's raising other children as well, right? He's raising the children, and like a lot of people will see this story and then it's like, oh, this guy's the loser, but it's like, no, he's the winner, and these other guys are the loser. No, like this guy's the winner. I mean, like if you're a poor male in the United States, then I would just tell you to masturbate, or or have sex with women over menopause, because it's like like cost benefits. Um, this guy was the winner, in the story. um, but yeah, no. I mean, this is lion behavior. But what also is lion behavior? What also is lion behavior is that a male lion will cry with tears, right? So a male lion will cry like a woman or a child in order to gain social advantage, right? Like an actor would, right? And so this is the reality of a roar. Actually, there are two realities of a roar. But the reality of a roar is that it's theatrical, right? Because if you ever see a lion like in action, he's not roaring. He's attacking. Sure. I mean, there's no roaring. The roaring is theatrics. Just like his crying is theatrics. I mean, the reality of male lion behavior is closer to that of an actor than it is of a, manly man. I'm a manly man. I'm a manly man. I've got muscles. Right? So it's like funny. It's like the behavior of male lions is closer to that of an effeminate actor than that of a manly dumbass. Like the male lion has social subtlety like a woman. There it is. I mean, but so the other reality of a roar is if a lion is fighting a bunch of hyenas, right? A bunch of cowardly hyenas, right? If a lion is fighting a bunch of cowardly hyenas, a lion will roar, and a lion from a different territory will respond and come in like a brother. And that's definitely not the world we're living in right now. The lions are being attacked by the hyenas, and like that's what the Soviet guy said. Like first they attacked these guys and I did nothing, and then I attacked these guys and I did nothing, and then they attacked me and there was no one for me. Damn. I mean, like the men of this world, you're all a bunch of pussies. If compared to a lion, right? Um, Now, if compared to like a grunting idiot, right, then your guys are awesome. Like, I got muscles. Like, hey, I got muscles too, you know. But I think one of the realities about a male lion is that, again, a male lion is more in touch with his feminine side, right? This is a creature that is willing to cry in order to express love. Now, there could be manipulation there too. It depends on the individual lion, but it's like I saw this one lion one time, and he wanted sex from his woman, right? And this woman, she was just lying there, and she just wanted to chill and lie there, and so he goes up to her and he starts singing to her, right? And yeah, so it's like the behavior of lions is there's this front there that the idiots don't see, right? One of the reasons is just we're just not taught a lot of this stuff. It's just we allow the false perceptions to dominate. But yeah, no, it's like, hey, I'm gonna stay at home and my bitches can go out and work for me. Shit, that's a fucking lion right there.